I told y'all, I told y'all months ago, Patrick Mahomes is overrated. That's what I said. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. The Kansas City Chiefs are 6-7. I took weeks from talking about this man. But I told myself every loss, I should talk about him. But I'm like, nah, you know, he's a great player. Like, I should give him some slack here and there. Take it easy on him. Give him grace. But then I think, like, why the fuck should I give him grace? If people think he's on Tom Brady level, no. So I'm not going to give him no grace moving forward. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. He had 14 completions with a 19 passer rating. That's terrible. But yet, people make excuses. They say, oh, Travis Kelsey's washed up. He don't have no receivers, no offensive line, yada, yada, yada. They make up every excuse in a book for this man. Weren't they just bragging weeks ago, was saying, oh, the Kansas City Chiefs are now at full strength? That's what they said weeks ago. And they 6-7. It's always something. When it comes to Patrick Mahomes, it's always something. I swear to God. It's always something when it comes to him. They want to compare him to Brady so bad. Patrick Mahomes is 30 years old. He's still in a prime of his career and playing terrible. He's going to miss the playoffs at the age of 30. I cannot recall throughout the history of the NFL that a great quarterback, that an all-time great quarterback at the age of 30 have missed the playoffs. Can't do it. Swear to God, I can't do it. I swear to God, I can't. Especially not Tom Brady. What Tom Brady was doing at the age of 30, let me think. He went 16-0 with 50 touchdowns. That's it. At the age of 30, that's it. That's all he done at the age of 30. That's it. That Tom Brady guy, 3 Super Bowl wins in his first 4 years as a starter. That Tom Brady. Now see Patrick Mahomes, he's playing catch up. And see Patrick Mahomes, he's in a softer era of football. He can't take advantage of playing in a soft era of football. And people don't realize this. And Patrick Mahomes, first 3 years as a starter. No, matter of fact, Patrick Mahomes' first 4 years as a starter, Brady won 2 Super Bowls. Brady beat Patrick Mahomes twice in the playoffs. One in the AFC Championship game, and of course, in the Super Bowl. And see, people make excuses for Patrick Mahomes every time he lose a game. Every time he lose a game, every time he have a trash performance, there is an excuse. There is an excuse. These are the facts. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. In the past 3 or 4 years, Patrick Mahomes has declined. He's on a decline. He's in his prime while being on a decline. Patrick Mahomes is in his prime while being on a decline. These are the facts. These are the facts. The man threw less than 30 touchdowns in what? 3 straight years? 2 straight years? About to be 3 straight years, the way it's looking. The man is pathetic. He's terrible. This is crazy. And guess what? There's going to be Travis Kelce last season. So Patrick Mahomes, that man's so overrated. I guarantee you this. Patrick Mahomes would no longer be an elite quarterback by the age of, I'd say, 33, 34. He would no longer be elite. And he would no longer be on the Kansas City Chiefs by the age of 34. Mark my words. Mark my fucking words. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. He's going to miss the playoffs. And he's in a prime of his career. He's going to miss the playoffs. He had a 19 passer rating. I only expect a third string rookie quarterback to have a 19 passer rating. Not from a great quarterback, as y'all say. Y'all say Patrick Mahomes is so great. The man had a 19 passer rating. He completed 14 passes. He completed 14 passes. Please make it make sense. The Kansas City Chiefs, they gotta be one of the weakest dynasties in the history of the National Football League. They gotta be the weakest dynasty in the history of the National Football League. I can't recall an NFL dynasty getting their ass whooped in 2 Super Bowls. I can't recall it. It don't matter if it's the Pittsburgh Steelers, the San Francisco 49ers, the Dallas Cowboys, and of course the New England Patriots. I can't recall the Green Bay Packers. Whatever all-time great dynasty you think of, they never got their ass kicked in a Super Bowl. That's never happened. But in come the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is supposed to be so great. He's supposed to be an all-time great. But yet, he got his ass kicked in 2 Super Bowls. Come on now. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. I don't even got him top 5 on an all-time quarterback list. I don't even have him top 20 on an all-time great players list. Now, to me, my list of the all-time great quarterbacks in the history of the NFL, of course, Tom Brady. Of course, Joe Montana. Of course, Peyton Manning. Of course, Brett Favre. The list go on and on. And you can throw in Steve Young. You can throw in Aaron Rodgers. Like throw them names in. But I don't have Patrick Mahomes top 10. You can throw in Drew Brees. I don't have Patrick Mahomes top 10. No, matter of fact, I take that back. Out of respect, he is a 3-time Super Bowl champion. He is. He won a few MVPs. I would barely squeeze him in the top 10, but he's in the top 10. The Twins, what up? Wendy, what up? What up? What up? Patrick Mahomes is overrated. These are the facts. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I appreciate that. And I've been telling y'all for months, Patrick Mahomes is overrated. In 3 of his Super Bowls, he beat Jimmy Garoppolo, Brock Purdy, and Jalen Hurts. Whoop-de-doo. He beat 2 average quarterbacks and 1 trash quarterback. That's his Super Bowl resume. That's his Super Bowl resume. And check this out. 3 of his Super Bowl wins, that was barely, like he barely beat those teams. He barely beat those quarterbacks. And don't get me wrong, Jalen Hurts, I believe he's a great player, but he's not a great quarterback. And see, Patrick Mahomes, he overrated. The man is overrated. He's not even going to the playoffs this year, and I love it. Shout out to the Los Angeles Chargers. Shout out to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Shout out to the Buffalo Bills. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Houston Texans. Shout out to them too. Shout out to every team that beat the Kansas City Chiefs this season. Shout out to y'all. Y'all deserve respect. Y'all deserve props. And I'm going to go as far as to say this. From here on out, Patrick Mahomes will not win another Super Bowl. It's over. It's done. He's done for. He's never going to win another Super Bowl. He's not. Because he don't have what it takes. He don't have that heart. He don't got that swagger. He don't got that leadership. He don't got it. He don't got it. Because he's overrated. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. And how many times this season have he even thrown more than 300 yards in a game? How many times? Once? Twice? probably even 3 times. Patrick Mahomes is awful. He's trash. He's average. He's overrated. That's what he is. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. Yeah. And now y'all see me. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. And people think he's the best quarterback in the league. How? How he's the best quarterback in the league? And his team suck. His team 6 and 7. How he's the best player in the league? And he's under 500. Make this shit make sense, please. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. How he the best NFL player and his team is under 500? I'm kind of sick, but I'm thugging it out. How is Patrick Mahomes the best player in the NFL and his team is under 500? With a 6 and 7 record. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. He's overrated. And see, I got what it takes to make shit happen. I'm sick as fuck right now, and I'm making this happen. Now, see, people would give Patrick Mahomes an excuse. When he fail, when he don't make shit happen, there is an excuse. There's always an excuse for Patrick Mahomes. Every time he lose, every time he get his ass whooped, there is an excuse. There is an excuse. I have never in my life, throughout my years of watching football, I've been watching football for what? Over 15 years I've been watching football. 20 years, over 20 years I've been watching football. Never in my life heard the offensive line is the reason why a team lost. I never heard when Tom Brady took his losses in playoff games or in Super Bowls. I've never heard people bring up his offensive line. That's a fact. I never in my life. But when it comes to Patrick Mahomes, his offensive line, his receivers when they're catching the ball, that's a fucking part of the game of football. You're going to either fumble it, catch it, or drop it. That's the NFL. That's the name of the game. You win and you lose. That's it. That's it. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. Y'all need to realize that. Y'all need to understand that. The man is overrated. Swear to God. They making up an excuse for him. You're in and you're out. And it's so dope that he's never going to win another Super Bowl. Ever. Sorry. He ain't. He only got 3. That's cute. His ring's cute. It ain't 7. He don't got Tom Brady rings. He don't got Tom Brady rings. Not even close. Not even close. He's in a prime of his career while being on a decline. Make that make sense. And these are the facts. Patrick Mahomes has thrown under 30 touchdowns in 2 straight years. It about to be 3. Because the man sucked, he's pathetic, and he's overrated. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. That's what it comes down to. The man overrated. He thrown under 200 yards. The man is overrated. And see, that's why I can't stand like the Stephen A. Smiths, the Shannon Sharps, like the Nick Wright, all these other people that defend Patrick Mahomes week in and week out. They don't hold him accountable for shit. They don't hold him accountable for nothing. They don't hold him accountable for sucking. They don't hold him accountable for playing trash, for playing poorly, for being a bad leader, for being a bad teammate. They don't hold Patrick Mahomes for anything. But they reward him. They reward him. Yeah, you heard that. I don't give a fuck. I'm in the library doing my thing. Exposing Patrick Mahomes for being overrated. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. They don't change the facts that Patrick Mahomes is overrated. I don't care what y'all say. The man is overrated. He overrated. That's just Name me, throughout the history of the NFL, name me a quarterback that was part of a dynasty that got his ass kicked in a Super Bowl. I'll wait. I'll wait. It is what it is. And the way Patrick Mahomes been playing, he got me sick. Patrick Mahomes been playing awful, so awful, he got me sick. That's the truth. These are the facts. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. Travis Kelce about to retire soon. He about to retire after this season. So now he don't have his top weapon for all this time. Andy Reid, that man, the way he's looking, he gonna retire soon. Andy Reid gonna retire soon. So matter of fact, who is the real Patrick Mahomes? When they traded Tyreek Hill, his numbers been dropping ever since. And yes, he won those 2 bullshit Super Bowls. Yes, he done that. Kudos. But his numbers been dropping. His numbers been dropping. And now he's not even going to the playoffs. He's not even going to the playoffs this year. Really? But y'all say he's the GOAT. Y'all say that he's better than Tom Brady. How is that? How is that? He's not in the same class as Brady. He would never be. He's not even better than Peyton Manning, if you ask me. Even though he got more championships than Peyton Manning. But at least Peyton Manning, he's competitive. Now, I can't even recall the last time watching Peyton Manning play. I can't recall the last time he missed the playoffs in the prime of his career. Let's keep it 100. Now, Patrick Mahomes, I might have him better than Aaron Rodgers. He probably better than Aaron Rodgers. But see, Aaron Rodgers in the prime of his career, he don't miss the playoffs. But obviously 3 rings is more than 1. So, but at least Peyton Manning, he a 5-time MVP. He been in 4 Super Bowls and he got 2. But I mean, I'm not putting Patrick Mahomes in the top 5. I'm not. He's not in my top 5. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. He's overrated. He's on a decline. He's not even gonna. He's done winning Super Bowls. He's done winning Super Bowls. He's done winning Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes is overrated. And he will not win another Super Bowl for the rest of his career. And mark my words, by the age of 34, he would no longer be a great quarterback. And he would no longer be on the Kansas City Chiefs. I can't be wrong. I could be wrong about one of them. But I know this. I'm not going to be wrong about him winning another Super Bowl. I ain't going to be wrong about that because he's not. And y'all lucky I'm sick. I would have had an hour in this. Y'all lucky I'm sick. Y'all lucky. But when I feel better, when Patrick Mahomes lose again, and when I feel better, I'm going to do a 2-hour video. I'm going to do a 2-hour video. on StreamYard. I'm gonna do a 2-hour video. It's gonna be lit. But Patrick Mahomes is overrated.